at the little puppy. Oh, what is up, dire wolfling? Oh, aren't you little adorable little nub? Get in my belly. Hello, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Grim Soul Survival. Today we return to That Is Right, your eyes, your ears do not deceive you, and welcome to the brand new update that adds in pets. Dire wolves and wolflings have been added in to Grim Soul Survival, and we are gonna make it our mission today to tame up our very first, because the system surrounding these as well is ridiculously cool. Like, they literally will level up from attacking. Like, they're way better than dogs than Last Day on Earth, which is why I am ridiculously excited to get this going and hopefully have the first of many dire wolves within our pen. First off, to begin, this dire wolf pen can also be, I believe there are like different designs for it. Like, you can build like a level 2 version, a level 3 version, things like that. For now, we are just going to be building the level 1 version. The better versions have to be found in the Forsaken Dungeon. We got a little dead body in there for the dire wolves whenever they are ready. And here you guys can see what is going on. So as you guys can see, we currently have a level 1 dire wolf pen, which means that we can have at most three dire wolves and 0 in the castle. What does it mean when it says in the castle? You can actually have dire wolves actively defending your base, which is really freaking cool. So hopefully we can actually get these upgrades, which has to happen through the Forsaken Dungeon, which we are obviously planning to hit up because we've yet to even kill Eisenberg, or whatever you want to call that dude. So we still got a little bit of jazz to do over there. Here's the breeding that can happen with the dire wolves. Here is the pet that you can pick, I believe, to accompany you with your adventures, because they can indeed accompany you. And well, we're gonna go out on our first adventure to try and acquire such a dire wolf. You should be able to find your first one within a level 1 to level 3 zone, so might as well head on over to the closest level 1 zone that is not at all too far away, and hopefully we are prepared for what is to come. I'm a little bit scared though, because like over here I couldn't find anything about this in the update notes, but here in the wolf breeder set you can see that there's this collar item. You can't tame a pack of dire wolves without enough collars to go around, so I don't know what that's entirely about. But once we do actually have the dire wolves, we do need to worry about keeping them fed, keeping them hydrated, and just making sure that we could keep them nice and healthy. So hopefully we could come across our first tameable dire wolf pup somewhere around here, so don't mind me while I slaughter the entirety of this map in my search for whatchamacall, that wolfling. But yeah, we are back, ladies and gentlemen, in Grim Soul Survival. Sorry, huge sorry that it has been such a long wait in between episodes. I've definitely been waiting for a big update to come, and also I just have not had as much free time as I've really wanted, which is why even a couple of for a couple days there's even only been one video going up, which is really not what I'm trying to do. I'd really love to, have at least 2 videos going up every single day, but it's just been a little bit hard with the way that class has been shaping up. All the homework assignments are starting to just like come together. It's been super poopy, but I do still, whenever I get the chance, really want to kind of do the proper things over here. Oh, we got a bear on us. I really do want to do the proper things. Woo! We got to level up too. I really do want to do the proper things in Grim Soul and defeat Eisenberg in the bottom of the Forsaken Dungeon, and along the way we should be able to find some very cool blueprints in the Forsaken Dungeon now that it has like all 3 floors unlocked for it. The boss battle is ridiculously, I mean, it's definitely going to be a challenge to say the least. And here's the thing, if we can actually get this dire wolf going too, it's going to be really cool to potentially be able to tackle such a boss battle with the help of, the name that I cannot remember, with the help of the dire wolf. But, oh, there we have it. Do you guys see that green on the map? I think that is gonna be our very first dire wolf being added to the back. Look at the little puppy. Oh, what is up, dire wolfling? Oh, aren't you little adorable little nub? Get in my belly. Oh, I'm not like literally eating it. It's a metaphor. It's a quote. Get in my belly. But I do, ooh, piece of candy. I will read a little bit of that in case you guys might not know. Grim Soul has a pretty dope freaking skill system, as you are seeing right here. And when you guys see the wolf skill system that goes along with it too, oh, I think you guys are going to like what we are coming across, because this is what I've wanted the Last Day on Earth freaking dog system to be like. Because the Last Day on Earth dog system is like a little toddler's toy compared to what Grim Soul has packed within its wolfling system. And hopefully this is a sign of things to come into Last Day on Earth, since these are, you know, based in the same game engine. And oftentimes when we do see kind of similar projects, like similar games based on the Last Day on Earth game engine, like we've seen it with Westland Survival, we've seen it with Grim Soul Survival, in the past, where we'll see some features happen in one of the games first and then actually carry over to the rest. So hopefully this is a sign of a massive, hello queen, that's more than fitting of a name if you ask me. Hopefully this is a sign of a massive revamp we could expect towards the dog system in Last Day on Earth at some point. But here we have it, the dire wolflings, and how this interface is looking. Over here you guys can see that we have our food stores. If the food or water runs out, your dire wolves will begin to, sorry about that, exhaust. Here you guys can see there's the timer for this puppy to grow up, and it does seem very similar to the Last Day on Earth dog system, which is what I was talking about. This is kind of a little bit of a carryover of the Last Day on Earth dog system, but it is very much so an improvement, and hopefully it's a sign of an improvement to come to Last Day on Earth as well. I'm more than happy to sacrifice some coinage if it means that our wolfling can grow up. And ooh, we got the rescuer skill. Chances of finding a wolfling at locations increase by 5. Not too shabby if you ask me. And check it out, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. There we can actually click the accompany thing. We now have Queen accompanying us. I'm not sure if we can only have one doggo accompanying us or how that works, but you guys can literally see this in-depth stats system going on with all these things as well. Over here you can see that it has 4 attack and 0.7 attack speed by the looks of it, and is that like 15 bites until it's tired? I'm not 100% sure, but we will look into it. But it also has an EXP bar, dude. This is what I'm talking about, dude. Grimsoul, listen, I love this update. Thank you so much for dropping this. It's been a while since the last Grimsoul update, but this one, it seems interesting, and I am interested, to say the least. And also, there's, of course, the whole breeding system, so hopefully we can get some more pups and see how all of that stuff goes down. But over here, let's take a look at their pet skills and actually kind of see some of the different things that can be acquired in their increasing rarity. So obviously, you have, like, the common skill. Blue is rare. That is very rare, and then that is, like, the extremely rarest, going in that order. So the top skills are quote-unquote better and the bottom are worse. So in terms of some of the battle skills that we could expect, you guys can see there are a ton of skills that these dang things can have, so it's dope. But whatchamacall, starting from the worst going to the best, there's a tenacious skill where you have a chance of slowing an enemy when attacking, a chance of scaring the enemy for 3 seconds, chance of becoming ferocious for 10 seconds when attacking, which increases the speed of attacks. Owner's active skills recharge faster. Damage at night is greater. There's a chance of them poisoning enemies. There's a chance of doing double damage. Increases the owner's armor, dude. That's what I want. I'm down to have some armor that my dog magically gives me. Totally cool with it. And 10 to 15% chance to stun an opponent when attacking. So some very cool battle skills. Over here in the breeding sector, there's an ability to increase the maximum pen food, increase the maximum pen water, so just kind of 2 basic ones there. And also the ability for dire wolves to grow faster. The pen dire wolves can also gain 7 to 14% more experience. Descendants bred in the pen are more likely to increase in rarity to become a rarer pup, and I'm guessing the rare pups, similar to Last Day on Earth, have the ability to have more like perks going along with them and probably being stronger too. Chances of finding a wolfling at a location, which is what we have, increased by 4 to 8%. I think ours is 5%. Pen dire wolves consume 3 to 6% less food. Pen and dire wolves consume less water. So the breeding ones are kind of nothing super crazy. The pack though, the guard ability, which keeps uninvited guests from coming to your castle. The pen dire wolves can run faster. Pen dire wolves do not fear the night guests because usually they will actually run away from it. The cute ability, which increases castle points. Dire wolves damage increased by 1 to 2 points in the northern lands, making them stronger. And pen dire wolves can actually attack faster. And finally, the search sector, where there's the attentive, where pen dire wolves can actually find pressure plates, like when you're going through the dungeon. Kind of make sure you're aware of that, and also find bear traps, making them really good for that. Here, the pen dire wolves can actually detect night caches and also detect the Forsaken Hermit. So kind of when you're out searching for things, those are pretty nifty perks. So right off the bat, this is literally Last Day on Earth's dog system, what it should be, and hopefully what we will see it become at some point, because this, man, this is ridiculously cool. I am a fan of this, and hopefully we can actually go and become a fan of some more dogs or something like that. What am I doing? Look at the freaking pup. It's followed us. What up, pup? And check it out. If we tap on it, oh, sit down, little puppy. Oh my God. Look at that, man. So we just got to hold on it. We could tell it to stand up, and all over there, what's that do? Cannot be used at home. I'm not sure what that does, but it seems interesting to say the least. And here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna grab a little bit of water real quick. And with this hydration entering into our bellies, let's get to drinking that and drinking that. And we are full on that. And we do have some honey as well. Now we are gonna go out and not just take our direwolf number 1 over here out for a spin and see just what it can do, but also hopefully put its skill to use and find another direwolf as well. Wandering merchants, I actually do want to stop by you. Stop! What are you talking about? Well, I want to stop by them because I do believe there is a chance that they will also be willing to trade us direwolves, kind of similar to last Down Earth. And now we could have that traded in and get like dogs over there. But dude, definitely let me know what you guys are thinking of this whole direwolf system, because without a doubt, I am jealous that Grimsoul has such an amazing system compared to last Down Earth. And I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts around what you think, what parts you really like, what parts you might want to see improvement in, that type of stuff, and especially what you would think about a system like this coming to last Down Earth, where dogs are actually, you know, they seem just a lot more important. They're not just like, okay, what's this do? What happens if I tap this? No one to call. So, oh, you know what I think that ability does? I think that lets you actually call in more direwolves. Yo, that could be nutty. But okie dokie, here we have all the different merchants. Over here is willing to trade armor for wire. Just a little potion for something over there, and scimitar for candles, nothing that I'm looking for. And over here we have a horse, level 16 chestnut for level 17 chestnut. And ooh, he's actually willing to trade that for 200 coppers or whatever currency that is. So not too shabby to say the least. Well, merchant, I'm highly contemplating your offer, but I came here with one purpose, and that purpose was for puppas. But whatchamacall, after we do find this first one, we need to look at wooded and rocky locations of 2 to 5 skull difficulty. So in terms of 2 skulls, there is a 2 skull right over here in the Stone Hills. Might as well check that out. And then there is a 2 skull over there that we might have enough energy to head into. But of course, the Forsaken Dungeon still does await. And especially with that 3rd floor that we have yet to check out, that thing is going to be a challenge. We need to be prepared for that. We need to be prepared to take down the big boss of the entire zone. And hold on, now that there's enemies, will anything happen? No? Okay, but let's see if we can't maybe have the direwolf do all of the work over here. Direwolf, please, attack, attack, attack the thing. Okay, he's not attacking the thing. Maybe if I do that, will you attack? No? Okay. Is there any way I could command you to attack? I can command you to sit. That's about it. Okay, but if he hits us once, I believe our direwolf begins the attack. And there you guys can see it chipping away at the leopard with 4 damage per hit. That is his 4th hit over there. And I'm actually counting 5, 6, because whatchamacall, 7. There was that like number 15 next to the direwolf. 8, 9, and 10. So I wonder, hey, he leveled up. And check it out, that is actually how you can train your direwolf. And training him on low-level enemies, it seems like it might be a it might be a move. But as you guys can see here, a problem does arise, because you guys can see he has been using up every little one of those hits. Oh man, he's looking so freaking adorable, dude. Freaking queen out here. But whatchamacall, that is the amount of hits that they have available, and we can feed them for potentially more hits. But I think we need to look for maybe a wolf or something like that. So for now, I'm not going to try to get into any tussles. I'm mainly looking to see if there's maybe a wolf or something we could attack from a distance, because this dog's about to be absolutely cashed and we got to take him back. But I'm looking to see if there isn't maybe any. All right, let's go and take down this dam. Let's do it together. Oh, that's a bear. Okay, we got to take down a bear really quickly. Wolfie. Okay, beautiful. Wolfie was down to help, and I think we should be able to. I don't know if we can feed him here with this type of food that we have, or if we need to save this and feed him just in the pen. No, he cannot be fed that. So I think you can feed him a specific type of dog treat similar to the last day on Earth dog treat. And this is her, not a him. I'm getting that mixed up. My bad, y'all. But we can actually feed her over here, Queenie, a little bit. I think, look, there's a specific thing similar to the dog treat, and I believe she can be fed that to regenerate her strikes. But it's not looking like she's going to be regenerating. She's going to actually get pretty tired here soon, so we just got to be prepared for that. I just want to patrol the perimeter really quickly and see if maybe we might be able to see a green icon, since, after all, Queenie does give us a better chance at finding direwolves in our search. And I'm just saying, I'm down to hopefully come across another one. I would not say no, but holy guacamole, we got a lot of enemies over there, so let's dip on out of there. But I'm definitely down to try and get some very advanced stuff going, and hopefully, as you guys can see through the store, should it be the will of the people, I'm down to drop some dollar dues and hopefully have some very powerful things to show for it, because over here, like the random level 4 direwolf, adult direwolf, random rarity, 4 color, all that stuff, dude, that might end up coming really in handy, because dude, we might just like have some really good perks and stuff coming with that, so we might end up copping this wolf breeder set, maybe a couple of random direwolves, see how that goes. Definitely some fun stuff to be had from over there. We are already running a wee bit low on the energy, however, so we might need to, let's just set it, it's not set to the maximum yet. Let's run somewhere where we can run first, and then we'll set it to the maximum. We'll make a pit stop off at home and showcase that I believe once you make that pit stop at home, the doggo should be kind of like all good to go. They shouldn't really be as worried about it. My horse, now I'm trying to see which button am I trying to click here. Oh, no, did not mean to click on the sanctuary. Whatevs. Yeah, let's just run over here. Nighttime's about to be coming to. Set it to the maximum. Let's get to running and back on home. And as we make that pit stop at home, you should see that the doggo's energy or whatever should regenerate. And then we could head back over to the level 2 zone and hopefully do some training as well. And I think, is it this? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the damage has increased till 5, by the way, as you guys can see. So it's going to be very cool to be able to train our direwolves, because every time they level up, I believe they have more bites until they get tired. They gain power, and maybe eventually, slowly, their attack speed will level up too. So, like I'm saying, this is already just so much more in-depth than the Last Day on Earth dog system, and I really hope this is something that we do see carry over. Don't, that's just you, that's not your dead brethren. Please don't look at that dead wolf body, Queenie. There's nothing to see over there. Please do not look in that direction. But, if we go ahead and look in this direction, Queenie is at 1 of 16 again. I think what we might need to do is actually recall Queen to the pen. Yeah, and Queen, I wonder if Queen's gonna like rest. How does this work actually? This is very interesting. So it just had 1 out of 16 bites. And all right, lads and lassies, unfortunately, I am not 100% sure what to do from here. Because I mean, they're already all fed. We're at 30 out of 30 for all that. Like we can't, like our food stores are full. We can't feed them anymore. Like I think Queen might just need to rest. I'm not sure what else we could really do unless like we need to find a specific food or something. We might just need to come back to Queenie actually being rested, because she appears to be out of her hits, but it's also a very cool thing to be able to take them along for a training session every once in a while and actually, like, you know, actively level them up and that type of stuff. I'm definitely a fan of that, and obviously, hopefully we could actually get some good luck and maybe come across little cool things over here. I would love to get some defender ones, by the way, because I believe too we can also have 3 of the, like, I think they're perks. I think they should work if they're just here. I don't think that they need to accompany us for their perks to work. Some of the perks do need an accompanying thing to happen. Like, for example, 10 to 15% chance to stun the opponent when attacking, because that is like a dog-based ability, so I think like that is for that specific dog. But for example, increases owner's armor by 15 to 20 points. That might be the type of perk where the dog could be sitting back at base and still provide that kind of like bonus ability to us. But nonetheless, this is freaking dope. I want these skills. I want all of this, and I do want Queen over here to flip and regenerate already, dude, because Queen, I mean, we could also try to find her a male and do a little bit of breeding or something like that. But there you guys have a quick look at the direwolf update and what it does have to offer. In case you guys are down, I'm more than down myself. I'm obviously going to wait and see. We got to see if Queenie does indeed regenerate from this, or if we need to find like some kind of special way to regenerate the stamina of Queen over here. Because I just like, otherwise I don't know what else we got to give, because like we can accompany or send to the pen. Yeah, let's not release the direwolf. That's a no from me. And as we do level up this pen over here, design of which can be found in the dungeons, we can actually have dogs guarding our castle or whatnot, and also it greatly increases the amount of direwolves we could hold as well, which is going to be very good. But yeah, like I'm saying, I'm more than down to get ourselves a couple of, hopefully the fancier direwolves, hopefully get some super dope skills and have the direwolves accompany us level them up a ton and make them powerful, and hopefully make them a very useful friend when we go out and try to tackle the third, sorry about the burp there, floor, sorry about burp number 2 over there, of the Forsaken dungeon, where the giant, like, boss, like, dude, this boss is actually crazy, but where the giant boss of this dungeon does await. That's gonna be a crazy boss battle. We gotta make sure we're prepared for that. That is not gonna be an easy task, but god dang it, we are gonna try to tackle it, and we are gonna try to have a fan-freaking-tastic time with it. But in the meantime, we're gonna prepare, hopefully allow our doggos to regenerate a little bit, and hopefully we see a system like this coming to Last Day on Earth, man, because I'm just saying, this is quite the lovely work, and this is something that I could get behind, because being able to, like, train our dog to become stronger, level them up, all that type of stuff, actually have, like, a stat screen that we could actually look after our dog and kind of just, like, it makes them seem so much more personable in that, too. I love it. That's the one thing Grimsoul really does well, like, the whole freaking horse screen over here too, even though this is like a glorified motorcycle. The fact we could level that up, like, I love the sense of progression Grimsoul does have. They absolutely knocked that out of the park, and hopefully Last Day on Earth can actually take a little bit from that. Maybe even Westland Survival and other survival games, because at the end of the day, I think we should always want all survival games to be as good as possible, and Grimsoul is really onto something awesome here that hopefully we will have another video covering within the coming days. And of course, we still gotta go and take down Eisenborg. Go away, Night Guest. Don't hurt me, don't hurt me, don't hurt me, don't hurt me. Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. Okie dokie. There we go. Forgot that we can get mugged by them. Totally forgot about that, but hopefully we will have that coming within the next few days. And like I was saying, taking down the dungeon and that which it contains. And if there's anything else that you guys want to see us do, anything that we have not done yet in Grimsoul Survival, but you do want to see cover, certain things that you want to see crafted, any and all that type of jazz, I am more than down to go after those to the best of my ability and do and see what we can't do about it. But with that said and with that done, that's gonna go ahead and wrap it up for me for now. Thank you guys a whole ton for watching. Have yourselves an awesome one. I'll talk to you next one. See ya.